motherfucker if he keeps doing this.
Oh no.
We find our party with a deer chomping down on one of their deer members. Thalrak has returned from his time at court. I'm sure he has a lot of news to share with the party.
Does anyone have the ability to speak to animals? Tell this deer to knock it off or it's gonna die.
Do you want me to just...
Oh my.
I mean, I can take it out if you want.
Yeah, it's not. Well,
I'm gonna count to
Just come to us.
I'm gonna count to 5.
Look, it's...
And if
As
it's
far
not
as I'm concerned, it's
nothing.
provisions, so...
hey!
Boom! Blows up in your face.
I hope you were trying to fire up into the air or something, so...
Alfred was trying to shoot the deer.
No, you actually ended up shooting Exo and ended up with some extra bits of Exo going down the deer's mouth. Exo,
Yeah,
take
at that
1
point,
damage.
Exo's like, God damn it. Exo just climbs and is just gonna be like, that's it, and he's gonna go into the deer's mouth and climb into its stomach.
Oh,
no.
I don't-
Hey, XO, do you want to, like, not explode that so we can actually eat it? I mean, I'll eat it either way, but, you know.
The deer would start reeling as Exo is now trying to smash its stomach from inside.
Oh no. That's no good.
Siakon, you might want to look away before this happens.
Yeah, Shiakan looks away. Covers her ears.
Or I'm going to burst out of this thing!
Beautiful. We'll have meat for day.
Is he gonna sing "Hello, my baby"?
And an extraterrestrial predator hiding in the woods is hunting Exo now. Let's hope it's not Voltaire because there's deer around.
Ugh.
Hello! Words of the lies. Don't lick me.
Clearly.
No, Wizard looks at Exo.
Anyway, go ahead, El Wizard, by all means.
He looks at Exo and goes like, you made a little bit less mess. I was planning to eat the deer later.
Whatever.
Sorry, I'm just angry at it. I don't like being licked.
Blood everywhere. It feels like there's liquid on my back.
It's on your
should I
face,
be cons-
too.
No, she turned around.
Oh, then it's, yeah, it's
so
on
she
the back of your head, then, yeah.
Should I be concerned about that?
Yeah, little.
You might need a shower later.
My bad!
Right, well, Tharak, do you want to hear what we got from Tremius?
Alright, hit me with it. I'm expecting bad news, but
Well, the only way to get rid of the crystal is to kill him and let him sort of rot for generations. Or
Find a willing host. Well, a host that the crystal finds to have enough ambition to jump,
And power.
basically.
yeah, and power.
so basically what happened before with... Alright.
But either way, unfortunately, it looks like you're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was just gonna stare into the fire for a bit.
You know, you don't have to do it, Tharak. You could leave it to somebody else. Someone will stand up to him eventually, I'm sure.
not the point. He's a friend, and I would rather. I'd rather be there when he dies. So at least try to be by his side, even if it's something I don't want to do.
Yeah, the one thing I still find strange is the fact that the way the crystals are destroyed is by defiling them.
Right. The way to destroy a crystal tower is with acid or with desecration.
Right,
Desecration is the way you destroy them.
Oh, acid. That's something that I could brew.
Acid takes a very long time.
A very long time, and if you remember, oh, you weren't there. Well, the day that we went to one of the towers that crumbled, Elvin had traps sitting all over the place, so he clearly knows when a tower is falling apart.
Aye.
Will, in fact, do things to those that are in the vicinity if they're not strong enough to withstand it.
So, I guess this brings me to the point that's kind of been lingering over the whole thing. If we're gonna fight Alvin, we need to be able to fight Alvin, because we can't right now. Thalrak very clearly showed us that if we attempt to fight him, we're gonna fuck it up. Thanks, Thalrak, by the way, for showing us that before any of us embarrassed ourselves.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'd rather you not die.
So we were, Tirimius told us about New York and how that if we were able to get some of the artifacts there, we might get more power and be able to take him on, so to speak.
Let's get going then.
Oh, and John Zolva was very helpful. He and his wife have a lovely home. I truly hope everything's going well for them in life.
I hope so too.
Nothing at all bad could be headed their way.
Yeah,
It's a very
absolutely
peaceful life, and nothing bad could happen at all.
Yes. Nothing bad.
Nope, nothing at all.
Nothing bad at all is gonna happen at Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
So what is your
Everything's
plan
fine.
with New York? Has everybody read the thingy?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Well, then everybody knows the situation.
Son of a bitch.
The city of New York, long lost like Atlantis, has risen from the sea after many, many thousands of years.
I'm going to read it. So,
The greatest Magitech city known to man. Their creations to this day dwarf anything, any magical artifacts that have been created since. Brought to
And it's
ruin
all
by their own
completely
hubris.
unguarded, right?
Well, there's like sailors and pirates, but like not a ton.
Sweet. Treasure.
You would have to go and murder a lot of innocent people. But yes, you could smash and grab it.
Wait, you said it's pirates.
And merchants and sailors.
Okay, well, we won't beat up them.
We'll only beat up the people in our way.
Look, we never attacked first, usually, except when Grimo did that one time, but, like,
Yeah, that's not important.
yeah, that's not important
That's
right now.
semantics.
Yeah.
Because they, as a city, once you would have gotten to Barendor, you would have found that they are accepting people to the city. Sailors and merchants, and they are starting to try and do some trade. And you would probably hear from Barendor that I don't think John was making a secret, that Shraga is the king of New York. Or
Uh,
emperor, rather, because that's how Momoa wants to run his society.
I have no idea who that is.
He was a sailor from the book, though it said he died.
Maybe he just got like turned into a fish person, and now he's like taking over the sunken city.
I think he's one of the few people that Callian has actually brought back from the dead.
Why did he sink in the first place?
So,
That's cool.
if he's from the book, Thalrak, do you know him?
But I don't remember if I know him or not.
Yes, you do. Trago
Oh, do
was
I?
one of the boat captains who went with you to the bad place that nobody goes and helped you destroy Rashok. And he had the gorilla named Fruit who got dismembered and killed.
I forgot about the gorilla.
And he calls everyone little birdies.
Mhm.
Okay, so I know that you said the whole information that Shraga was thought to be dead by. What is that, like the original dead, or?
He did
no.
die, in fact. Callian brought him back later.
No, I'm just
After the
don't know
5
which
years,
piece of information.
after the 5 years when he went under, John said that everyone just thought Shraga was dead.
Mhm.
After he went under to see New York, and then suddenly,
Suddenly now he's back.
Okay.
And
Okay,
Momoa's been
all I
coming
was
to
trying
sailors and stuff in their dreams, telling them to come and, pledge allegiance to Emperor Shraga.
Yeah, that's all I was trying to figure out because I was like, I was trying to figure out which death are we talking about? Because
Yes. The one during the killing of Rashok. Well, not Rashok, but, the Nova Stain Church.
Fair enough.
You find yourselves as one of the few people in this campaign to have gone to Barandor. What are your plans?
Ugh.
Team decide on this one. I've done enough messing up and leading around lately, so
You're the king.
you're our destined leader.
I'm not. What are you talking about?
I'm the king. I got other things to worry about right now.
The acid. Is it perhaps the acid I could find a recipe for?
I think it's just any strong.
Yeah,
It just had to be strong enough acid.
But still, it takes a long time
it
to
does.
dissolve the crystal. So, unless you're willing, the crystal will probably be repaired immediately. Because the only reason that Alvin wasn't really able to repair the other crystal tower, I think, was what did he say? Something about the Book of Vile Darkness or something like that.
Yeah, it was that.
Whatever. I guess Voltaire has his hands on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
In a manner of speaking.
I know, well, out of character, I know that, but
Does anybody know that inside a character that Voltaire has the book?
Alvin
Pretty sure-
mentioned it.
I think
Yeah. Everybody should know because I'm pretty sure Alan mentioned to it to the party.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he said that the only way that tower can be destroyed is through the Book of Vile Darkness.
Yeah.
There's no more copies?
There's only
No,
one.
that's the no. We are not. No. All right.
Just transcribe the Book of
Wizard,
Darkness, the guys. New
We're going
campaign
to.
goal.
I'm going to tell you this story real quick. Book of Vile Darkness is the written history of all things evil, and therefore it has basically influences people to act evil and gives them more power. So no, we're not recreating the artifact of evil.
And it leaves you if you do good things that weren't for your own selfish purposes.
Let me just write down here, make more copies of the book.
Make one copy.
No, you can't.
One.
No,
I
just
kid, I kid.
like writing down the history of all evil is not going to automatically make it the Book of Vile Darkness because the book updates every time an evil act is committed.
Book's working on the clock now.
He's got to write
Yeah,
the Book of Slightly Less Vile Shadows.
Book of only.
Here,
The Book of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah.
with the book from him.
You'd be more better off to go find the Book of Exalted Deeds versus the Book of Vile Darkness. Ugh.
So, do we just charter a boat?
I'm assuming
mean,
that's what we have to do.
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless all of you can swim.
I cannot.
Not that far.
I'm pretty sure if
me
I
and
swim
swimming
out
do
there,
not go well.
I
tried
don't have a potion for that.
I'd rather not get my hair wet.
Yes, everybody's got their motivation.
Well, I mean, I can swim. It's perfectly fine. I don't really need to eat.
Oh, do
or
you
anything.
absorb water like a sponge?
No, I
Can
don't.
you transform into a boat?
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do it.
What if we feed you enough and then you just make a boat?
I'm
Become a
terrified.
giant boat, Exo.
I have enough drugs to make you duplicate.
This is a theory that I don't know if we want to test out.
Just duplicate him so many times.
We could all have our own
make
boat.
Make a boat.
Why are you trying to make a bunch of versions of me? No!
And they all lay next to each other, and then we have a boat.
You just string them
Or
together.
a bridge.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
on a
go.
bridge at that point.
Across the entire area, no!
I'm
Okay,
gonna be a freaking anchor to this thing. I'm gonna take the boat down with me.
No, I'm very buoyant.
Okay,
I made it work.
I don't want to test that.
Honestly, I want to see if I was to become like a swimsuit for you, would you be able to float?
Like ground our body and carry us.
Is there a pool nearby that we can test this?
There's some shallow water at the beaches.
Maybe we should
Make a
just
boat.
just try to find someone that already owns a boat.
I can make a boat.
You can make a boat?
Out of what?
He pulls out woodcarver's tools and tinkerer's tools. I'm pretty good with these.
Okay, but you
We
can make
need
a
one-
sailing. You know, sailing ships take like months to build, right?
We need a bigger one than.
I mean, you could
Oh.
probably make a raft, but this thing's like out in the sea, right? It's not
So,
Yeah.
like we
don't
can't
have
even
that
see it
time.
from the city, right? Like it's like way the hell out there.
you know,
Uh-oh.
Oh, look,
so,
Blaze
I
here.
got a crazy idea. Crazy idea. I can control the weather. So what if I freeze the water and we just walk through it?
No, don't trust that. I'd rather you just keep the oceans calm.
Wasn't there a story in the book that talked about how one of the groups tried to walk across water?
They did. They made it all the way
Yes.
across.
They walked from like one point to another, walking across the water. Wasn't that like the sharks were biting at them and a giant fish and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Well, I was just gonna freeze the entire ocean.
This doesn't really look like a coastal town. Is there a coast near here, like with
There is a
harbor?
coast near here.
It's just a very interesting coastal town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was like a dock here, Cairo and the group party 3
Yeah,
were
there's
here,
a dock.
and
We
they-
just pretend it exists.
we chartered a boat here to go to the bad place no one goes, so
We work with the maps we
Party
get
One
for
also
free.
chartered it to get to the Dwarflands in season 1.
yeah. I mean, yeah, as much as it sounds fun to turn into a boat and sail you all across, we should probably find someone who offers, services to sail
Yes,
us
please,
across.
for a boat.
I can cast fire enough on you.
I really don't want to get transformed into a boat. Please, no.
Look,
Yeah.
look. I'd rather commission a boat. I'll pay for the damn thing.
Where do we get this boat?
Don't you have a navy?
There was a tavern.
Hold up. You just asked if the dwarfs have a navy.
They did. Out of
Do
character,
you
they did.
understand? Yes, I know out of character they
Yeah.
did, but right now that navy's pretty much non-existent.
True.
Hey,
Yeah, but you're like
you're,
the king
you're
of
the
good
king
lore.
guy. You can be like, hey, we have a navy now. Boom, navy.
Do you understand the concept of time? Which it would take to build the boat, which also means money.
Yeah.
Are you going to provide the funds for that? Because right now I have other things to do with the money.
Okay, yeah, fine. I get
Yeah,
it.
the RX City ain't got the most funds on it. I think we discovered that.
Most of their funds are being spent on rebuilding the district somebody melted.
Digging it out, then rebuilding. Unless they're just
Yeah.
building on top. And they just make a really tall ladder.
Yeah, you just do as the Romans did.
It's the goddamn plateau from Breath of the Wild.
God.
That's what they did in Rome. They literally just built on top of the old city.
So you guys have a plan yet? Still?
I got to the grocery store.
No,
How you doing?
we keep arguing about how we're getting a boat.
I want to just
They
go
went
get
to
a boat. Can we go get a boat, please?
They went to a tavern and chartered the boat from Rock Steve Roundshirt in the book before they went to Dweeport and then they went to court.
Okay, so let's go see if we can find that guy. That sounds like a good idea.
Where's this tavern?
I don't know. I've never. Well, you figure it
Alright,
out.
you've been here, right?
I guess is that it
Been a
was either
while.
a listening L for Uso's hammer.
Is there people
It's been
near
a
us,
while.
Corey?
The Jade
Okay.
Mel something.
The Jade Melody.
Melody.
Yeah.
The Jade
Yeah.
Melody.
Is there people around us? Oh, we're at the. Okay.
Oh gosh!
Oh wow, Elrid, Agni.
No.
This is how long it's been since we've been here.
Yeah. We're seeing visions.
We still have Icarus and everything.
Jesus. You get a flickering of days long past as you enter.
There are.
And Tharek, I have a
We
question.
get a boat.
Yes.
As far as the, I understand we got the what we're planning to do with Alvin, but what are we planning to do with this Voltaire fellow?
Keep
Well,
him as
John
far
Zalva
away from
told us to
Alvin as
run.
possible. Yeah.
John Zolver told us to run if we ever saw him.
Yeah, but
Well-
I say like if.
If we're gonna have to fight him, we're gonna have to fight him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if you remove, if Alvin's.
I know
alive,
it's a
then-
balancing act right now.
Okay, I'm just wanting to make sure we know what we're doing on that one.
Well, who do we think is the bigger threat? Because
My opinion
Alvin-
is Voltaire right now is the bigger threat.
why is that?
As much as Alvin could potentially do evil, his intentions and his goal are good at heart.
Road to hell and whatnot.
It's just the way he's going about it is not one that I approve of.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you think we should be trying to figure out a way to fight Voltaire and not Alvin right now? I mean, it's kind of going to be two sides of the same coin, but
How do we find him?
Voltaire's the one who's eating life.
yeah, true, very
So-
true.
He's the one who kills kids. I mean,
He doesn't
And
seem
he
very
feared-
nice.
We could, perhaps, pit them against one another, then kill the one
No.
that wins.
No. We need to keep them as far away from each other as we possibly can.
Why?
Because the fucking Earth will explode.
Grimo had the vision that if they came together, we would all get absorbed or die or something.
He didn't go into too many specifics, but
He didn't
basically
seem too happy.
everyone dies, apparently. That's the bad ending.
What Voltaire?
If Voltaire and Alvin get together for whatever reason, either to fight each other or to, I don't know, have a birthday party or whatever. Like, yeah, everyone does.
I may be evil, but it's Ulvarak's birthday.
Are they gonna have biscuits or briskets? I like barbecue.
See, now I'm just picturing both of them at fucking Thalrak's birthday, like awkwardly glaring at each other.
I'm
What
sorry,
if
guys.
we
I
threw
broke
Thalrak a
Dragonheart.
birthday party, a surprise birthday party, and we invited them both.
Let's parent trap Thalrak and Alvin.
Oh my god, no!
The
Then they
one
would have
thing
to be
that I-
careful.
Yeah, the one thing I'd worry about as far as what Greba was saying as he saw that vision, I'm thinking what it might mean is if that battle does ensue and no one's there to prevent it, I think Rix is going to either attempt to take over control and try to pilot the newly refurbished Alvin to essentially have enough power to destroy anything in his path.
I mean, this might just be my interpretation, but to me it sounded almost like the Voltaire dude's gonna win, and then like Evil Goo's gonna take over the whole world, or something to that effect.
I get it was more of the fact because Grebo said that Alvin was the one with both the crystal and the goo.
Mm.
Hey.
So what, the
Voltaire
goo takes over
loses.
Alvin then, maybe? If Voltaire loses?
Maybe the two
Yeah.
merging is just really bad.
Sounds really bad.
So we just don't let it happen. And
Yeah, essentially it sounds that Rix should not be. Rix seems to be the problem child, definitely, because I don't know. It seems that maybe Krakeron might be a little happy with who he's with, but if you remember when Rix was, well, we last saw Rix with Voltaire, he was arguing with him.
It's true.
I don't remember that.
So
Oh,
why don't
that's
we
more
make
talking to
Rick
Thalrak.
fight Voltaire?
Yeah, they were fighting.
Were they? Hmm.
Yeah, Rix and Voltaire don't seem to see eye to eye very often. That's why I'm thinking that Rix is going to try to jump to Alvin if he gets the chance.
And I would also like to talk to frickin' Jimothy, the one that gave him that crystal.
What kind of name is Jimothy?
Jimothy?
Oh, Little Tim. Sorry, Little Tim. I keep calling it Jimothy because that's what I keep thinking of as a joke.
Don't confuse Timothy here, because that's the leader of the city, Timothy Tebow.
Yeah, and then there's Little Timmy.
And there's little
Yeah,
Timmy.
Little Timmy.
That's the one I think that Thalrak means.
Yeah,
but
Little Timmy. I just keep calling him Timothy.
you called him Jimothy, and I'm like, who the fuck is Jimothy?
Good old
I don't
Timothy.
think-
I'm
I
not
think
having
that
enough
was-
It's an internal joke I've had in my head for some reason, and it's stuck really bad, and I hate it.
Man, I'm already having enough trouble keeping track of all these characters. Like,
I know, that's part of my problem. I hate that one's stuck. Because it's only internally to myself. I haven't used it inside of, like, with anybody else, and it's just it's in my head.
Fair enough. Well, we should probably find this Rock Steve round shirt and tell him to
Yeah,
essentially charter a boat with him.
he's probably inside.
Alright. Lizard, I'm going into your pocket.
Okay. The left one. Do not go
I
to
don't
the
know
right.
which one of us is the more
The left
charismatic
one?
one.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
go in the
going.
right pocket.
I'm not going in the right pocket.
You don't want to go in that pocket.
I'm not in the right pocket.
Wizard, I'll let you ask the questions.
What questions?
The boat?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I have bad memory.
She's not that big. What's going on?
Did you
No,
literally
no.
forget what we were talking about in like the 5 seconds of walking in here? Do I need to come out of the pocket and talk to him?
She's about Thalrak's side.
Rock Steve?
Yeah, we gotta talk to Rock Steve about getting a boat. Are you gonna talk to him? Do you need me to talk to
Yeah,
him?
I see him.
Do you want me to do it? I can do it, but I'd
I
rather
feel
let a
like you're
wizard
gonna
do it.
threaten him.
Oh, well, yeah, of course I'm gonna threaten him.
Maybe we want to have a more feather-like touch here.
I say
Alright,
we.
fine, you guys do it.
No,
I'll
no,
wait
no,
here.
no, Ferric, you should do it. I want to see you do it.
Oh no.
You can be persuasive. I believe in you.
Rock Steve is running away now.
Someone go get him.
Come back here, mister.
Ferric, we need to get him.
Alright. I feel like I surrounded him now.
Oh, wizard just kicks in the door. Hey, can we borrow your boat?
There's a chest and a bed in front of the door at this point.
Excuse me,
We need to
Mr.
transfer the boat from him.
Mr. Rusty, we need to borrow your boat, sir.
You hear a breaking of glass.
What is going
Alfred's
on?
gonna.
You guys argued about finding this guy who's a notorious smuggler, and he just locked himself in a room and fucking booked it. You are arguing about finding this guy in the middle of the inn where the guy is. I don't know
Alfred's
what
gonna
you
break through
expected.
This door and window and chase
Listen,
him.
I broke
Oh
the door,
no.
but he's not here.
He ran away.
He
Is
went
there-
just off the map, so.
We need to find him.
Well, you
if we're
can't get
going to
into
the
that room
boat.
yet. That would require a
Well,
strength check.
I say we require Alfred
Yeah, but
to
The other
hunt him
room.
down.
Okay, so that didn't go well.
Strength?
You're just breaking
Well,
into other people's rooms now?
I'll
Oh,
just.
don't break- Alfred, don't-
You're gonna get kicked out of the
Okay,
city
no,
again!
hold on. No,
we didn't get out of this one yet. Polter was
That's burst down people!
no.
There's no-
There's no one in that room.
This is
though.
what happened in
You know,
Fendal,
we're just sitting
guys!
at the
Come on!
Ferris
I
is
figured-
warning Alfred if he's gonna try to break into
Those
that
who
room
don't-
and drag him out of there.
I'm disassociating.
Alfred, are you gonna fight back against getting dragged away from there or no?
Alright, can I grab in your pocket now? They're doing. I don't want to be over there anymore.
Let's go, you two.
Excuse me, do you know where we can find the boat?
Who are you speaking with?
Humongous.
I guess.
Mr. Mungus.
Big Among Us over there.
Oh, well, it's been rather difficult to charter ships these last few days. They seem to have all left port. Only the Royal Fleet remains with any modicum of control.
Royal Fleet, huh?
And how can we get to them?
I guess it would technically be Holy Fleet. The Holy
Oh.
Fleet.
The
The
city, yeah.
Holy Fleet.
Timothy Tebow has control.
Who's that?
The leader of Barandor, God King Timothy Tebow.
That's
King,
an interesting title.
Oh,
Yeah.
seems like
God.
Yes, he used to just be high.
Timothy Tebow.
He used to just be high priest, but he says that Lathandra has decreed a new title for the leader of her fair city.
God.
you think
Another
that,
one of
and you
these.
think that Alvin saying he's emperor was bad. Now we got a god king.
Mm,
I thought Alvin called himself the Crystal King.
I don't know what that
I don't-
investigation is for.
He calls himself Crystal Emperor.
You would need to roll
Track.
nature.
Oh, nature.
Nature
yeah,
is
nature's
tracking.
for tracking, yeah.
I know
Uh,
that.
Survival's for tracking.
Survival.
Survival's for tracking.
Survival. Sorry, close. There's
Nature's
Nature's
for-
for identifying the
The tracks.
yeah. So
Yeah.
roll.
No, like
tracks.
I mean,
plants
it's,
and animals and
you can
stuff.
just take that same roll and it's just +1. That's
Yeah, I know you don't
Okay.
find tracks.
not with
You
a
just-
19.
You said it was +1 instead of
Yeah,
+5.
but I also rolled a D4.
The D4.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it's a +1 on
19.
top of what was already rolled. Because
He has a
+6.
19.
Who inspired you?
I have guidance.
Oh.
He has guidance. He can help. He can inspire
I can
himself.
inspire myself whenever the hell I want.
So what's your
himself.
total?
19.
19.
We'll find out. I gotta get my dice. I always
That's pretty cool.
The moment you said that you don't find tracks, I was like, oh god, does this guy fucking have the boots of Elvenkind? What the hell's going on over there?
He's just got a really high stealth mod.
Look, man, he's a smuggler. He can be really
You
good
do
at it.
not
We don't know.
find tracks, unfortunately, with a
Smuggler
roll
would
on the die of
absolutely have-
17 plus bonuses.
A smuggler would absolutely have the
Yeah.
boots of Elvenkind.
Well, now what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, we have to go talk to the god, the god
God
king,
King.
to get his.
Oh, great. Well, we have a king with us, Zarak.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go well.
Sarek, maybe you should request a new title from Moradin.
Do you know anything about God King Timothy? Maybe I'll stop now, but throughout the session I have been hinting that maybe planning or gathering information or laying groundwork is sometimes like you guys do your thing. But also, if you guys don't want to just be always in react to whatever chaos you created mode, there is opportunities to
So much
learn and
side planning.
plan. Like, Party 3 assaulted Ulford, and it went better than I expected. I thought they were going to die. But also, there was so much they could have done to, like, track and plan and learn about where things were and do things in advance instead of, you know, break a window and try and kill everyone. You guys do you, because it's absolutely entertaining as fuck for me to watch you guys just
Hey,
create the
hold on.
chaos.
That guy has tried to make plans.
I'm trying to rein this shit in.
Oh
but
no, I know
like,
you are, Fick. You're the voice of reason. Nobody's fucking listening.
I don't know why I'm the voice of reason, but
Because nobody else.
Because He's trying. He's giving.
It's 'cause
Now,
you're the new
well, here's
Taurus
why.
character.
Alfred has probably done too many drugs. Exo is a slime who basically has a full-time job and a half trying to take care of fucking Elwizard. Elwizard is Elwizard.
Yeah.
just
CO
let those two do their thing.
CO is just this young girl along, and she's starstruck, and she's just gonna do whatever Thalrak says. Thalrak, I'm pretty sure, has had at least 7 to 8 mental breakdowns. I'm not entirely sure he's in a proper state of mind at any point right now. Drugs might actually help him, honestly, like a nice mushroom trip. Beric tries to keep the peace, and that's the only person trying to.
that.
Do you
So you
want
guys
me to
play as
be?
you will. I love it. I love the chaos, but also, so you know it's not me creating these problems. You're creating your own problem.
Do you
While
want me
Thark
to
is
be?
sitting at the bar, he's gonna ask Phyllis if he knows anyone that they can commission a boat or charter a boat for him.
Commissioning a boat, not the easiest thing around any of these parts, I've heard. The less expensive boats and the less profitable boats have all fled, it seems, and only the biggest merchants and the commissioned royal fleets of most cities have remained.
Cool. I'm guessing they're all at the port then, and we can just go talk to them.
I don't think you. What did you think I said? And then I'll make sure that I'm confused.
That
royal
the only
fleet?
ones that you could possibly commission are bigger merchants that are probably the most expensive, as well as chartered naval fleets
Yes.
from various
Yes, you
nations.
could try and get a big time merchant to
Yeah.
take you guys to one of the most dangerous
Yeah.
new places in the world.
Yeah.
You kind
Or
of do
we
that,
can
yes.
steal the boat.
How are 6 people
Thank you.
going to pilot a
Oh, no,
gigantic?
I didn't say.
I
I
can
said
animate the
charter.
boat.
No, Elwizard
Hiring
did.
a
Elwizard did.
So I can create a familiar or I can animate the dead.
My only experience with ship stuff is Sea of Thieves, so I assume 3 people can run a ship just fine.
I don't. If
According to
if it comes
movies, yeah.
drastic measures, we could always make more copies of me.
We are
Entire
not
ship
doing
of
that.
act-
Remo already
At that
has the
point, why don't
lot.
you just make a boat out of you?
No, that's
Wait,
not a
no.
good idea.
Wait, why don't we make a bunch of exos and we throw it at Alvin?
Hey, I've got an idea.
Yeah,
Why don't we
that's
go down to the docks and see who's actually down there that might have a boat?
Yeah, that's what
Instead
I,
of hanging
that's
out
what
at
I
a
wanted to
bar and arguing about stuff. Let's go and find somebody that's got a boat, and if nobody has a boat that they want to let us use, we'll take a boat.
Steal it.
Why
Definitely
would you
Steelers.
all just
Steelers.
yell that at the plotter, you idiots?
I'm not gonna be here anymore.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal to yell about stuff at
No,
bars.
but you have attracted the attention of some of the guards
But you're,
nearby.
oh my god, you
You're not
idiots.
doing
We're not gonna
anything about
partake
it,
in
but-
that.
I was gone for 2 minutes.
I'm not partaking in that plan, I swear to God.
Well, you're not partaking in any plans right now, Tharak. You're sitting at the bar not doing anything.
What did I just ask for? A freaking place to go ask for a bolt! And now you're like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, we should go ask! No shit, Sherlock! Don't sit there and tell me I'm on no plan on right now when I have given contribution to this plan and you've added upon it! You've gone through the national progression of it! Good lord! You may be taller than me, but that doesn't mean that you're smarter than me, you fucking airhead!
Hey! Could you say that again? It's really... I can't hear you from down there.
Oh, yeah, you'll hear me real good when I bring you down to my level.
Hmm.
Son of a bitch.
If anyone's paying attention, Alfred has already gone towards the docks.
Where even are the
Oh, yeah.
ducks at?
Oh yeah, Tharak watched him run off.
The docks
We
are
don't
being
like-
made at the
Okay.
moment.
We could
We
always
need to
charge
put a-
people.
Tharak, we need to get a leash for that guy. He's just running off all the time.
He's probably already going out to find the boat that he wants to pick.
As someone that has already tried to put leashes on people, it doesn't work. They find a way out of it.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's just go get the boat.
Oh,
We won't
jeez,
steal
I
it.
didn't realize you were
We
that
won't
sneaky.
steal the boat.
Oh my god, Exo, shut the hell up.
What does
Not
that have
gonna
to do
lie.
with leashes?
You can have 5 loot points for that, honestly.
God,
You're gonna be rewarded for that
God, you're
comment.
so
5 loot
innocent,
points,
my
Elvis.
child. Thank God you're so innocent right now. Don't worry about it.
We're just gonna charm people, and they're gonna give us the boat willingly. We're not stealing it. They're giving it to us.
We're gonna pay him for it, right? That's what we were
No,
talking
we're
about.
gonna charm them with our magical powers and be like, "Hey."
No, I have another idea. I have... God. So anywho, Fennec, ignoring that plan, here was what I was gonna propose as we walk to the fucking docks. The plan is, if you all agree to it and think it's solid, we ask either a merchant or a navy vessel. I would prefer the navy for the protection, but the merchant won't be completely helpless either. We commission them and say, hey, do you want to get some riches? Here is what will happen if you take us to this, and we will split the profits of whatever we find there with them. We will primarily give them gold and other coin, as well as somewhat of the more valuable items to sell. However, any weapons or artifact relics that can help us against our goals would be kept with us. They make profit, we make profit, and we have a boat to fucking carry everything back with ease.
Works for me.
I mean, the merchant might be down for that. The Navy might say no, because they're a Navy. But who knows? We won't know until we ask.
Okay, officers like getting paid too.
Worst case
Fair.
scenario, we can farm them.
I mean,
And
I guess, I suppose it could be corrupt and, want to take
Plus,
money. Yeah,
then,
sure.
hey, even that, it's, hey, here's some money. You come with us, we get you some money, and then you can upgrade your boat, make it better, make it potentially the flagship if you make it pretty enough.
I say we go with the Navy.
All right, try them first.
Alright, I'm assuming we're just gonna walk to the docks now.
It's
Yeah.
finished being made in roughly 3.5 minutes.
Dang.
Look at that. Look how nice that is for 3.5 minutes.
Hey, look, the docks.
Yeah, we found our way there. Now I gotta go find Doc.
I guess Alfred would arrive
First,
before
'cause he's
everyone
He's
else.
already there.
We're gonna
Did
get
you
there
see
and
just
already-
one boat moored here in the public docks? And you see most of the merchant, not the Holy Fleet, forming a blockade around the harbor.
Oh,
Blockade.
Yes. They're allowing the big merchant, like a big merchant ship through, but
Okay, are there Navy ships along the dock?
not along the dock. There's a big merchant ship, and then there is this guy who appears to be associated, and this guy who appears to be associated with the military.
Okay.
Alfred, what are you doing?
is this guy gonna let Alfred just walk on, or is he
No,
gonna stop
no,
him?
he's gonna stop you.
Oh, hello, good sir. I'm looking for the captain of this ship.
What business have you?
Oh, where my companions and I are looking to hire the ship to sail us. Oh, sorry, I forget where we're going.
We don't do personal voyages.
New York.
Our cargo is probably worth more than your entire party.
Well, how much would it cost? Ooh.
Billy, go check. And Billy runs off under the deck. He comes back. He says he can do it for no less than 5,000 gold coins.
Mm.
That's quite a bit.
Well, yes, most runs of our ship, they tend to bring about 5,000 profit per crew member.
Well, when's the next time your ship's setting sail?
In about 3 days' time.
All right.
As we continue to finish our loading our goods.
Thank you for your time. And he just quickly turns and walks away.
Yep.
Stark is walking up to the two military gents.
Mm-hmm. One of them's just working with the wood, one of them's just kind of standing there.
And he's gonna walk up to the one standing there. Like, okay, so the one working with the wood, and between the one working with the wood and the other one just standing there, which one looks like a more
Oh,
higher
this guy's
authority?
absolutely higher. This guy looks like he's, like,
Oh, okay, the guy right
grunt
near me.
level. This guy, no, this guy is the one who looks like he's fancy, the red shirt. This guy
Okay,
is, like, scrub.
okay. Zarek will then try to approach the redcoat.
What brings you to me, dwarf?
If I am assuming right by your uniform, I am assuming you are with the Navy?
The Holy Fleet of Lathandra. Heaven bless her name.
I wish to charter a vessel. Me and my men need transportation to go to the sunken city that has now popped up. And we would like to commission a boat to take us there. And if the boat allows it, we will split the treasure that my party finds with the crew of the vessel and its captain. The only thing is that we ask that we get transportation to and from the boat or from the island.
Unfortunately, all of these ships are locked down for holy purposes per order of Timothy to prepare for the threat from the sea.
And what threat may that be?
The city that has risen from beneath the earth.
No.
We lost nigh on 70% of our small trade when that city came to birth.
I understand. Do you happen to know where Timothy is at the moment?
Probably at the Holy Temple.
Thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. And Tharak will turn and look at Ferric and just nod and like motion to follow him.
Although you would probably know where he is. You're in an alliance with him.
Yeah, that's why Doc's gonna go looking for Timothy.
Are you gonna gather the rest of your group, or are you gonna leave him at the dock?
Oh yeah, Doc's gathering the rest of the group. Doc's gathering the rest of the group. If he sees Alfred, he's going,
What are you
Alfred,
telling
let's
him?
go.
He's saying, "Let's go, Alfred. What are you doing?"
Oh yeah, Alfred will follow. Well, the merchant ship would charge us 5,000 gold a person.
Alright, well, I might have a better option right now, so let me go talk to my contact for this.
You have a contact for this?
There's no way that merchant ship charges 5,000 gold per person. That is fucking robbery.
They charge a ton, though.
Oh, we could always just steal the merchant ship.
No.
No stealing.
What is it?
I
What
know
is
that
it
was
with
my
you and
idea, but
stealing?
no.
A lot of ideas involve stealing for some reason.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can just
dude, are
start
you
with
a-
the thievery.
Are you a kleptomaniac or something?
We could always make him give it to us.
Steal from the rich. It's a good motto to live by.
I mean, I
You have
agree,
sticky fingers.
but...
You don't realize you're talking to somebody that is technically rich right now, right?
Yep.
And don't you worry, I'll steal from you too.
Don't worry, you're on the list, buddy. You're important enough.
I'm an equal opportunity thief. No one is above me.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
I think there was a book about that.
Money to the poor.
Yeah, but a question, Alfred. What happens if you give too much to the poor and then they become rich? Do you then steal from them and give it to other poor people? What if the people you stole from, now they're poor because you stole all their money? So do you take it from the guy you gave it to and give it back to them? How does that work?
If they're deserving, yes.
All their money, we're rich. You what?
It's just a vicious cycle. It's very toxic.
But what if you hold on to all that money that you steal before distribution? Then you become rich. Do you steal from yourself? How does that work?
I don't keep the money.
You're gonna have to be holding on to it at some point before you can give it to the poor, right?
Well, you can't steal from yourself.
What do you
That's
have
like
two
thinking-
personalities? Then one personality steals from the other personality.
That's like putting money from one pocket into the other. That's not stealing. That's just rearranging your pockets.
Alright, where we at?
I'm assuming we're coming in from the bottom of the map.
Yeah, we're all down there.
Yeah.
So, as soon as they come in, Thorek is going to look for Timothy.
I'm having to say I'm trying to find what I'm looking for ambiance. This is surprisingly more difficult.
Not that.
What's the picture? They're just doing the... Yeah! This church is weird on their music.
I don't
They do the,
think they're-
they do the rap songs.
Oh god. Oh no.
Ready? You find
Yeah,
yourselves
here we
in
go,
the
let's
church.
do
It's a little loud.
Yeah, that's
It's
loud.
very
There
loud.
we
I
go.
can't
How's
hear.
that?
They're definitely just a smidge
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, how's that?
I would go a little quieter, but
Yeah.
I think it's
How's
other good
that?
overall. Yeah, that's good.
That's
There we
better.
go.
Good.
Okay. You find yourself in the church. You don't see Timothy Tebow here leading at the moment. You do see, however, we're gonna go with John Steele leading the sermon.
Okay. Thorek
You know-
won't interrupt the... but are they close to finishing the sermon?
He looks like he's right in the middle.
You see a wizard sit down front row because he's very religious.
Wait, hold on. Is there like doors here, or is this just like an open colonnade?
No,
'Cause we
that's
can see in
that's
this
a wall.
room.
Yeah, you can see in that room, but that's just a separate room, like back, like here. It's
Okay.
just separated off to the side.
Got
This
it.
is a real old map. This is like, great, like 5-year gap old map.
Oh wow.
Eric, the worst part about that conversation you just had with Alfred is that is permanently burned into my mind. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have to remember that. I don't want to remember that. It's never gonna go away.
Why is everybody in here named after basketball players for the most part?
I feel like this is a lot of redeems that
Yeah, I
occurred.
feel like a
Yeah,
lot of
that's-
points were redeemed here during this.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it, yeah.
Like there's LeBron James Jr. and LeBron James and LeBron James Jr. Jr.
Oh my gosh, it's Goku's father.
Goku?
Where?
No, Goku's father.
Bardock.
Oh.
Back.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You guys have walked in.
Well, Thurek, since it's the middle
Well, here
of the sermon,
I'll even give you some. Praise be to the Thandra! She will deliver us from these times. With her power, she shall save us from the city and the sea. And the Crystal King as he wages his dominion across the world. Did you see what he's done to Ulford and his people? Massacres at a scale not yet seen. Luckily, our Lord Timothy Tebow, the God King, has made an alliance with the Dwarf King and many of the cities across the land to oppose the Crystal King. For we are the righteous, and we will overcome through our faith in the Thandra. And yeah.
I don't remember any Italian sermons being like that. Not that I watch them.
Merrick's just rolling his eyes over there, leaning against the wall.
Eric will just walk up slowly, and as he's walking up, he's just gonna go, "I'm sorry to interrupt your sermon, John, but I need to speak to Tim."
You need to speak to Tim?
Yep.
Well, we're in the middle of our service. How dare you blaspheme against us?
You just sung my praises there, John. I'm the one that.
But you
Tim has an
interrupted the
alliance with.
holy sermon of Lathandra!
Because time
John
is
the
of the.
non-believer!
Meanwhile, time is of the essence, and I wish to settle this quickly before more time is lost. As you said, we are trying to defeat the Crystal King. And I would hope that you would understand that time is of the essence.
Time is always of the essence for immortals. Worry more, perhaps, about the fate of your eternal soul than your life here. Do not interrupt the holiest of sermons on the holiest
Oh,
of
I'm
days.
not worried about my life on this mortal coil. I'm worried about everybody else's. Now, can you please let me go see Tim, or do I have to make a bigger scene? Because I already feel bad for interrupting your sermon.
I'm trying to figure out how this guy's gonna react, because this is probably the rudest thing you guys have done at the party yet.
This is not the party.
He could have like pulled
Yeah.
somebody else aside, not interrupt the guy giving the like if it's Sunday at like 12:30 and like the
John's
pastor's
also
giving
the
the
one
church,
that
are
would
you
go
pulling
and
aside
commit-
the pallbearer, or are you stopping the entire church, sir?
Oh, I'm stopping the entire church sermon. I don't give a shit.
God.
You see a wizard walk next to Alfred and stand on the other side of John Steele, surrounding him.
Why are those still going up?
Alfred's gonna stick his hand out to like shake John's hand and say, "I'm terribly sorry for Thalrek's rude interruption of the service. Please accept our apologies, and we will sit down and watch the rest of the service." Is he gonna shake Alfred's hand?
We're gonna
Eric's eye twitches at the thought that he has to sit through the rest of the sermon.
Yeah, Ferric is not happy with that possible.
I just
that-
don't know what this guy would do in this. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, back to your sermon. Can you just tell me where Tim is? That's all I want.
Would he shake Alfred's hand?
It's not like
Looks
charm
at
you.
both of you,
Come
all three
on,
of you
boys.
bewildered. I do
Won't
not
you
have the
shake
authority
us,
to allow
Lords?
anybody
Shake his hand.
claiming to be king or not into the holy chambers.
Okay, you see a wizard just getting tired of him babbling and just cast his charm spell on him.
This is a great plan. This is not going to backfire into Thalrak's alliance at all, guys.
I'm gonna leave.
Go. What's the save? What's the spell save?
Oh wait, hold on.
Something small like this ruining an alliance? What?
You're now trying to cast Charm Person and Intimidate, and then cast Charm Person on Timothy Tebow's second in command.
Alfred's not trying to intimidate
You
him.
might have to disown us.
I'm just trying to charm him.
17.
Just take me to him.
Meet his pass, right?
Beats it.
Beats it.
Beats it.
So yeah.
Do not try and cast spells on me, wicked man! Do not think I cannot spell the evil and wicked drugs upon your person! Begone, vile betrayers, begone! We do not believe that Thalrak would travel with somebody who would so blatantly try and manipulate the members of the holy clergy. Begone from our church!
Oh shit.
Just wait outside, El Lizard. Just wait outside.
And yourself, fake Thalrak!
I'm not a fake Thalrak. I'm the actual Thalrak.
Bardock, go get the guards!
Guys, I don't want to fight. Can I just talk to Tim? That's all I want. I just didn't want to barge in where he's not gonna be, and I'd rather just be polite about
Wait
this.
outside. I will let Timothy know after the sermon that you have come, or someone with your name has come. I will let him sort out the truth of the matter.
Fine, I'm doing this my own way. And Tharak's just gonna walk out. No,
Oh, God.
because I know Tim, Tharak's casting Sending. And he's just legitimately sending Tim. He's sending Tim that John's being a dick. Please come outside. I need to talk to you.
From what
Tharak just
okay, well,
and Tharak goes them outside. And Tharak's making sure everybody in the party leaves and waits outside.
that's what he sends back.
That's fine. Dark will send another sending and be like, I tried to be polite. I didn't want to interrupt, but also time is. I gotta. This is what? It's 25 words, right? I think it's gotta be 25 words.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep this civil. I can't control everybody in my party. Please come outside. Because I'm an idiot and forgot to have access to this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At least he admits it.
And I've wasted 3 spell slots on sending.
Shirkon casts daylight outside.
Doc will just wait till after the sermon before he addresses that message. He's not doing any more. He's not doing any more spell slots for this.
Oh.
So let's see. Shirkon chooses. Let me pull out my.
Varric's
measures.
probably over there like, God damn it, why did we just fucking barge in again and just start yelling at people?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I wasn't yelling. I was talking.
You were yelling.
You were yelling
Look,
and
I
you
started-
yelled.
No,
what
I
is-
yelled later at the end, but not at the beginning. I asked for
No,
him to
you did interrupt. You did.
What?
Did you
what
put
is
your
it-
name in the
I
goblet
wasn't
of fire,
yelling.
Harry?
What is the point of having a
Tharak
big angry
said
knoll
probably.
on the team if everybody's gonna be the guy that barges in and starts yelling, right? Like
You got rid of the
I
previous.
did not
I
yell.
I can't do my
My
thing
voice was
if
coming
you
off-
all are also doing my thing. Stop doing my thing.
Hold on. If my voice was coming across yelling, Thalric was not yelling. Thalric was trying to be calm and polite about it. He felt bad for interrupting, but also time was of the matter, and he's trying to be calm and polite about it.
Time is not that of the matter that you couldn't have waited the 5 minutes for the sermon to be over.
Turns out it was like a 2-hour. It was
Yeah,
a whole day long
it shows up
sermon.
like an hour later that it's over.
It's about 30 minutes, and then the end of the service concludes.
By the way, Meta, a daylight appeared outside of their windows. So like just a sphere of light, just
Oh, they're used to that. Honestly, Lathandra's
Oh, is it
not of
because
light.
we got turned away?
Yeah, honestly,
So that was Shiakon.
I don't know if you know, but everybody who is a cleric or worships Lathandra has access to the light spell, whether you're magical or not.
This is daylight. Very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Super powerful.
Sunlight.
But it does conclude, and he does allow you into his private offices, so you guys can pull up in here. Yes, Varric, you do. Oh. But yes, that was a good idea, Goji, but yeah, daylight's pretty common around, the spell is pretty common around these parts.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go full wall of light because then I'd blind
Oh, that's
people.
fine, that's fine. That's fine.
That wouldn't go over. It's possible that wouldn't go over well.
So, Dalarak. Wait, don't we have a better Timothy, or did we just have a representative?
I
I
thought you had a
we had a better one. I don't remember now.
I just have to go and check. Yes. The new TiVo is here. He has wings now. Thalaric, how may I assist you?
Look, I'm sorry about me interrupting the sermon. I'm trying to be polite about it. I forgot I had sending, and I forgot that I could use it with you.
You could have also sent a letter,
I'm in the city. I
asked
really
one
wanted
of
to
the
speak.
ushers to come and speak with
I
me.
completely forgot that they existed. Your second command was there, and I figured it'd be better to talk to him.
In the middle of a sermon.
Yep. Look, I'm not the brightest right now. I have a lot of stuff on my mind with the Alliance and everything going
Yes,
on. I would
but-
hope you'd understand that.
With the
I'm
alliance
not going
going,
to make the brightest decisions.
so you, who is leading this alliance, is saying that you cannot make the best of decisions
That's
because
the
it's too
decisions when it
much.
comes to this minor thing. I'm thinking of the bigger picture and I'm forgetting to take a step back for the minor parts. Now, look, I don't want to dwell on this. I'm coming to ask for some help.
And what help are you looking for?
If you would be so kind, I wish to commission a naval vessel to escort me to the Drunken City. Or the Sunken City. not
Drunken City.
Sunken
Baru's
City.
Keep or New York?
No.
Are you going for?
The Sunken City. Sorry, the Sunken City. The one that just came up and you've lost.
Ah,
What was the amount? 70%,
Yes.
I believe. But look, I wish to commission a vessel to take me and my party there, and in
to what
exchange
end?
for exchange of safe travel to and from the Sunken City, I propose that we will split the findings of my party, as the naval vessel will not be required to go ashore. Only my party will be willing to do so and put ourselves at risk.
What
that-
artifacts do you speak of? And how do you propose to obtain them?
I didn't say anything about
Okay,
artifacts.
what riches?
gold, rubies, treasure in terms of, I don't know, chalices, gems, necklaces.
And
I'm assuming
the
there's going to be
citizens are
some
just
stuff
going
there.
to hand these over.
Oh no, I fully expect a fight. I mean,
So-
they've already apparently crushed 70% of your trade, so I'm assuming that they're going to pick a fight when a naval
Well, they
vessel
did not
shows up.
fight so much as all of our independent traders have flocked to the city, rallying to the cry of Momoa. Are you looking to pick a fight with a god, Thalrak? I would have thought the Crystal King would be enough.
The Crystal King some view as a god. And I consider that hubris. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Look, I'm not... I'm looking for artifacts that can help in the Alliance. And if there are things that are worthwhile giving to split with you, I will gladly do so. But I would believe that treasure would probably profit your city more at the moment. And that
It
is what I'm
would,
willing
but-
to offer.
A war with a deity who controls the very waves seems...
That's why I said that your men wouldn't have to step off the boat.
And do you think a god cannot see everything that goes on in his domain?
Like I said, I'm not expecting
Just-
your men to partake in whatever happens on the vessel after we step off the vessel. Your men and your boat are simply just carriers for us. That is the agreement that I am proposing to you.
I do not
It gives
think...
you the ability to wash your hands of anything that may
But
come up.
but Momoa will know that it was ships from my fleet.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that you knew the intentions, and I wish to not go further so you can continue to play this. Unless you wish to be a potential accomplice in this, then I do not wish to give you more detail.
I think without crushing the city, it may be too risky for our poor coastal town. If you wish to conquer the city,
I don't wish to.
Oh.
Oh no.
what did you give him?
No.
What did you give him? What is it you gave him?
Drugs.
What kind of drugs? You gotta be more specific.
You
Uh,
just made an astro fucking project.
What kind of drugs did you give him?
You could think of it like heroin,
Okay.
like a hallucinogenic type heroin.
Okay, so
Maybe
you're
more like meth then. So there's the effect that you have.
And while that's going on, Valrak, I have to ask, if you cannot control, protect us, my church, from your own party, how do you intend to protect us from the wrath of the sea god? Right as we speak, your party is doing lines outside of my front door to my church. Also, out of character, he has a like a spell thing that he can, like, he has view of his temple thing. That's why he saw you interrupt his shit. He can see here. He can see right outside. He can see this hallowed ground.
Okay. Look, again, this is what a military and commissioned officers are for. I can't be everywhere all at once. I am not a god. I do not wish to be a god.
Then perhaps sneaking is your best bet.
I would still require charter,
I can
and a bigger
think
boat
of
would be
someone
nicer.
who, and he gets this real distasteful look on his face, owes me a favor that I could cash in for you.
And would they provide us with a little boat then for us to then take to the island?
Little, perhaps not, but they will get you there.
All right, now, is there a catch to how we get better? And who is this person that owes you a favor?
Croylus.
Do you trust them to actually do the favor?
Define trust.
Do you believe that if you tell them to take us to this island without any mishaps and keeping it discreet, but also being able to bring us back once our tasks are done, that they will actually do so
I
and not
believe
potentially sell us out?
he will attempt to. He will not betray you, I can tell you that much. But he's always been an odd fellow.
Okay, so he will primarily help us, but may or may not, if things get hairy, look out for himself.
It's not so much to look out for himself, it's... And he conjures up a projection of the guy. You see, it's not so much the trustworthiness, it's the reliability. But I doubt you'll find someone crazy enough to... Another sailor crazy enough to assault Momoa's pace of power.
Not enough. Alright, well then, I appreciate this lead. If there's somewhere you'd like me to meet them, or if...
They live just south of Rokoge, to my knowledge. Perhaps you can meet my good follower, Callian. He
So
can-
Callian will take us there then?
Or tell you the way. It is only a few days' short walk.
Alright. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm assuming you're going to warn them, or should I have
Yes,
a letter
I will
from you
send
too?
them. I will provide a sending to.
Thank
He
you
will,
very
he will
much.
carry your crew. May Lathandra's light guide you, because you shall need it.
Thank you, Timothy. I greatly appreciate it. And also, please give John my sincerest apologies for earlier. I did not wish to cause a scene.
It
I am
seems
very
you cause
pressed on
scenes
time.
wherever you go, be it
Yep.
Fendal, my
Yep,
city,
I'm
or
aware of what I do.
from the sendings I've been receiving, one of the inns in my city.
That is more of people talking out loud when they should have thoughts internally. But please give John this as a token of my apology and appreciation for his time. And Tharak will give Tim a little sack that is full of platinum pieces. Specifically, it is 20 platinum pieces.
Okay, he accepts that. 1 second. We're gonna conclude this. I have to answer a call real quick, but you guys can talk amongst yourselves about what has happened.
So then Tharak will step outside after that.
Yeah, I'll go throw you back at the inn or something. You okay there?
Oh yeah, it's just, I'm enjoying this little conversation we've been having in the chat.
Oh, it's been great.
The last thing I expected was that nat one. Like, oh no, no, no.
Guys have to find Barandor again.
Alfred will like help Elwizard to like sit down so he doesn't fall over and hurt himself.
You just hear a wizard mumbling a bunch of gibberish that makes no sense.
You know, if I need to make sure that he's fine sitting, all I have to do is essentially brace his skeletal structure, and it'll be fine.
So you can turn into a chair?
Yes, but I could turn into a chair. I could turn into a tiara. I could turn into a chair. But I'm talking about what? Watch, and Exo forms his body so that he's basically wrapped into the back of his arms and legs and onto his back, so that he's able to kind of help the motor functions of his legs and arms.
to my cousin Bernieing. That was
Yep. You did Weekend at Bernie's him.
yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. My bad.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's El Wizard as Exo just kind of climbs onto his back and just sits there trying to help pilot him.
Alfred's like, you know that one friend who'll get you really fucked up on a night out, but they'll also take care of you? That's Alfred.
Alright, you make sure he's taken care of in other ways. I'll make sure he doesn't fall over. So we'll do work together on the team as this, okay? Why is there just a bird sitting here?
So, Tharak, what's the plan?
We're gonna go south of Rakoge. Callion is going to be apparently meeting us somewhere, or at least giving me directions of where to go. There's a gentleman that will take us to the island and bring us back, but we're not gonna have like a big naval vessel, so depending on the size of the boat, we may or may not have to be cautious of what we grab. We might not be, we might have to be selective.
I thought. Whatever. It doesn't
Who are
matter
we
what I thought.
chartering?
Can we be selective?
What would you
Nothing.
would you like to pay 5,000 a pop then?
No.
Well,
Whatever.
Shere Khan
Seems
pulls out
like
a
it's
map.
our
Wouldn't
only
work.
option, so let's just go.
Shere Khan pulls out a map. That doesn't seem like a very quick route to get to New York.
No, that's the whole reason we came here to get a ship, is so we
Yeah,
didn't have to leave from Rakoge where we already were.
Look, man, this is what I have right now is a free option that's willing to do it because the Navy ain't gonna do it. If
What's
you
if
want
we
to
ask
commission
another port city?
I can
Like
think of
here.
another free option.
Commandeer
a
ship.
boat,
Can we not talk about this out in the open?
yeah, I'd rather not.
What about
Like,
Amir?
Like if we go around the corner over there to the side, then yeah, we can talk about commandeering.
Let's just
not
let's
here.
just go over here. I thought I was just gonna lead around the little stables.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
I need that Exo to move me over there.
Oh yeah, I have control over you, so I can always move you around if need be.
Alfred would like walk like with a hand kind of at your arm, directing you to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but if we steal a vessel, at this point they already know we want a ship. That they're going to know that we are the ones.
Yeah, they are already aware. Timothy has already gotten messages about it. It wouldn't be smart to do it.
If we did it before we talked to him, then it would have been fine.
We could frame someone else.
No,
They
just
probably would've
let's just. Oh my God, let's just take Thalrak's thing so we can go. I'm tired
that
of
was it.
arguing about what our options are. We have one. Let's go.
No, that works for me.
If
Yeah,
it's free.
That was my plan. I didn't want to go back, but it's only a couple days. It's
Where are
not
we going to have to
the
teleport?
Timothy said that the Italian knew a way, so I'm assuming that we're going to get teleportation somehow through that.
Oh, Callie will be
Okay.
helping us?
Well, if we're waiting a few days, we could perhaps talk to the merchants again, because they were setting sail in 3 days' time.
We don't have
They-
5,000
No, no.
gold ahead.
Well,
No,
that was just
it's a few
for
days.
exclusively taking us. If we were to talk about boarding
Okay,
Wilder on a
But that's gonna
merchant
take
trip.
longer than going back to Rakoge and taking the long way around, man. Like, I don't know. You're the magic guy. Just teleport us to the stupid island.
That
I mean,
doesn't
I could.
work like that.
It doesn't work like that. None of us
But
have
I'm
ever seen this
a dog.
location. That means that the chance of us getting there would essentially be 1 in a million. The only
Well-
way we could easily get there is if we had the teleportation coordinate for the city, but I doubt anyone knows it.
Yeah, I doubt anyone knows it either.
No, but I'm talking about like, are we going to teleport back over to Rakoge and then go down, or what are we doing?
I don't.
Maybe we can
I,
teleport.
from what out of character, from what Meta made it seem like is that Kellyan has some way to get us there in 3 days. I'm assuming if we're gonna leave today. I don't know what ultimately that means or how that's gonna work.
I think he's just leading you to maybe Cranky's capsize.
Yeah, it's Cranky's
Oh, wait.
capsize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
then
I
it's
said
just
who are we
take the ones
chartering.
down.
But yeah, that's
I already forgot his name, but Tharek will give it out. Now I don't remember how to say his
It's
name.
like Crankius or Crank.
Crankius.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Wasn't he in the book?
Oh yes, he was. Oh. Mm. Yes, he was.
Isn't he an interesting fellow?
Very interesting.
I'm trying. I mean, I read your books really quickly, so I'm trying to remember all the details. But
I'm about fed up of interesting
many-
fellows.
How many of my books did you read? Did you only? You
I
did
only
my
read
journal.
No, I didn't read your journal, but I
Okay, that's
I
good.
just needed to read your books about the stories so that I understood what we're getting into here.
Okay, good to know.
I didn't read your romance in Rakoge though, because I don't prefer not to know anything about that.
I don't read that one as much.
I don't read the second one either.
I've read the second one.
I just read the historical document ones.
All right.
No, I wasn't. Not going through your diary. I wouldn't do that.
Right. Don't open my diary or the book I've labeled FF. Don't touch that one.
I won't read any of that. I just read the 2 books. That's it.
Wait, doesn't Exo just touch the book and knows everything on the book, or do you actually have to read it?
Doesn't he have to eat it?
Yeah, like
If
Right?
he eats it, he could read every page at the same time.
so, like if you touch the book, wouldn't you know what's on there?
No, I need to read the book. It's still a process. No, it's not about. I am not a knowledge deity where I could just touch a book and learn its information. That's not how that works.
I can read any book.
Oh, that's good.
Um,
Oh, do you have the what did they call it back in the day?
The Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Oh,
Or
okay,
they call
that's
Where you can read every language.
yes. They used to call it something else. I don't remember what it was though.
It can give you that ability. I have comprehend languages.
Yeah, it's essentially this. It's a comprehend languages permanent.
Yeah.
is what the Eyes of the Runekeeper is.
It's a good
Yeah.
warlock invocation. Or at least I think it's good.
Oh, it's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a great. It's an excellent ability to have. It's really obnoxious because sometimes it's like when you write in a really old tongue, you think, "Aha, no one's going to be able to read this," and then someone with like you comes along and reads it. It's like, well, damn.
Tharak, how's your alliance with Emir?
It's stable.
How's your alliance with, like, because Emir is a port city, so
Yeah, we could also go there if that's gonna be potentially quicker, but we're gonna have to pay. And I'm gonna be honest, if the prices are about the same, I'm not dealing with it.
it's fair. It'd just be quicker because instead of going around like this or this.
Yeah, but we also don't know what kind of transportation we're gonna get. It could be a magical boat. God forbid it makes it go faster.
Crankies?
I have no idea.
I had-
Probably.
Crankies was a normal boat. It was
might have
ripped apart, but they
changed.
put it back together.
Might have changed since then, but
I mean, it's possible, but
The world has changed, and look, I'm willing to take the free option right now.
that's fine. I'm not against it. I'm just saying. What is great?
Plus, this gives us a decent amount of time to think of how we're going to sneak around in the city to get loot and shit.
Fair enough.
Because let's be honest, we're probably gonna have to try to sneak it a bit.
We are not
Probably.
gonna pull that off. We are too. We can't even get into a bar to talk to somebody without causing a scene. We're not gonna stealth our way through an enemy compound.
I can.
Fuck are you
easily-
talking about?
I can easily shut up. That's fine.
No,
I
not
could follow
you.
you guys.
I'm talking to Thalrak because it's his plan. That's bad.
Look, unless anyone else has a better idea.
I already told you my idea.
What if we pretend to be tourists?
I could make him hallucinate.
Hallucination is a whole city.
Hallucinatory terrain.
That's not going to make the whole city hallucinate.
Well, just the area we're in.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people.
There's
They're
a
eventually
whole
going to
city.
investigate.
Well, my charm didn't work last time.
Don't try to. I mean, this is the. I mean, you can try. Don't charm really important people as wizard. Don't do that. That's not good. Unless they're active, if someone that we actively think that we're going to be up against, that was a friend before you try to charm him.
Elwizard, do you have Mirage Arcane out of character?
No.
That one would have. That covers like I think a 500-mile radius, or it's essentially making a mirage, which is
Yeah, the mirage is the whole. But the thing is that if you're inside the mirage,
Yeah.
it doesn't affect you. So
Yeah.
it helps for outside, but doesn't help for inside.
Oh, dang.
Hallucinatory terrain helps, but again, if they're inside the hallucinatory terrain, they immediately realize it's a hallucination.
Yeah.
I could polymorph you guys.
True.
Make you guys
Don't-
into something inconspicuous.
Bunch of mice.
Yeah.
That works, but I prefer not to be transformed again. But I am able to really shrink down in size. if I
Yeah.
need to be. Like that's not a problem for me. If the rest of you want to get polymorph, that's fine.
I can just go invisible.
I'll see that works.
Well, that's a
The only
nice.
problem you'd
that's
have to
good.
deal with is people who can see without seeing.
See without seeing. That
Yeah,
sounds
you know-
fun.
Like blind sight. Training yourself to see without being able to see what you're fighting. Several people can do it.
Derek, what do you think?
I don't know, because apparently everything I think of just gets thrown in my face. So
I mean, you
I'm-
have been making some pretty boneheaded decisions lately. Let's be honest.
you're right, because I have a lot of other shit on my mind too. So that's
Okay.
why I'm.
Well, focus on one thing at a time, man. I
That's
understand
why
you
I
got a lot
said
on your
before,
plate.
I'm willing to let someone else take the reins on getting us a boat if they can make it happen within reason.
Yeah, you see how that played out.
In my opinion, most often people do not like talking to slimes, otherwise I would talk to people.
Yeah, same thing with Knowles, man. That's why I kind of hang to the back, try to look intimidating. People kind of run away when they see us.
Sorry, I like to charm people.
Again, this is really bad habit. I thought we broke this, but apparently you forgot.
I mean, when it works, it can work really
Yeah.
well, though.
When it works, all right?
Yeah, but
Just gotta have a little
works, it
faith.
just works.
Yeah.
I should have made it a charm level 9. My bad.
50% of the time it works 100% of the time, and then we're good. But the other part of it, it's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's currently working on that non 50% of the time.
God.
Okay, I think going to do whatever this. He's not. He's just an eccentric man, and from what I remember the story saying, is he might have been a bit sad in his years since. He was one of those people who was rather interested in Rashok.
There is quite a few of those. Like Doro, he passed away. Wes was very interested in Rashok. He's still alive, from what I can tell.
There was the one that was me and then got. I feel bad for that one.
Which one?
The one that tried to take control of the resistance before I came back, and he had made a deal with Rashok that if she got him on the throne, they would marry, and she was excited about that. But then when she found out that he had no claim to the throne, and I had legitimate claim, she just dumped him on the spot and left him.
Oh, poor boy.
That's a little
Yeah.
sad.
Dang.
I saved him from a bad relationship.
It's good for you.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Well done on that one, but oh god, I guess he probably dodged a bullet. I don't know much about this Rashok lady.
See,
All I know is she might have information.
Let's see. She was a psionicist. She has a son. He was talked about in the book. And
Yeah, I remember that.
she showed up at Safe Falls, and then she showed up at the final bit, and they fought her, and she was mind controlled.
Yes, I remember that one.
Maybe you should try talking to her son. He lives with That might not be the best idea.
It probably doesn't. I mean, it depends. I mean, did we piss him off enough to keep us kicked out of the city, or what? What did we do?
Okay. So what did you guys all discuss?
Stuff.
Yeah, lots of.
So, madam, just for clarification, before this party loses its damn mind, is it going to take us 3 days to get to the boat that Tharic got the favor used for? You just said it like 3 days. You said like a couple days.
Let me look.
They're gonna take us 3 days. You might as well wait.
Rokoge, and it's 8 feet, which is 200 miles. It's 60 miles a day if you had a horse. Like 3.5 days by horse or 7 by foot.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if like they were going to get us some way of like teleporting to them or something.
Not really, no. He's kind of out in the middle
So
of
we
nowhere.
still have to teleport back out to Rokoge and then make our way down.
That'll be 3.5 days.
3.5 days. To
If you
there.
get a horse, yeah.
Yeah, and
Which we can get horses.
Yeah.
but we got 3 days.
We only need 5.
Why do you need 5 days?
5
horses.
Oh.
And,
we waited
Grimo
3
needs
days,
horse.
and we just waited
no,
to take
Grimo
the
can
boat.
ride with somebody. Grimo can technically ride with me because me and him are both technically smaller stature.
Okay. No, we're not going to do the whole thing with that boat. We're just gonna go get this free boat.
Alright, free boat.
We're not going to. We're not doing plan.
Take a boat.
We're not doing Mission Impossible over here, okay?
NG.
Plus, there's a whole blockade. We'd have to like blast out of them.
Yes. I didn't think someone would have to state the obvious bit, but
I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
Well, I think better is just go to Cranky.
yep. Any objections?
No.
Nope.
No.
Good. Alright, so then is Callian just meeting us here, or is Callian going to meet us at
He would just give
Rokoge?
you directions, really, in
Okay,
Rokoge.
that's fine. That's fine then. We'll do that then.
Okay. I do have some stuff I have to take care of out of character, so we'll start with Cranky next session. from that phone call, obviously. But
Okay.
if, as any of you recall, let's see if this jogs any memories here, because Valrak, I don't
Also,
think
bring
you
us right on the
remember
music.
what
It's a
you-
little loud, and your voice changer's still on.
Oh, I don't think you remember what we were just talking about very well. Let me go find it. Alec, have you been here before?
The Crankies?
Yeah. Well, Croy,
No.
yeah.
No. Party 3 is the only group
Oh,
that's
wow,
been here.
interesting.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I've never been to Crankies. That's why I have no idea what kind of boat I'm gonna get out of this.
It's a big, nice boat, but it's a crazy old man.
And that's fine. I just never been there, so.
That's funny. I just thought you had been there. No. So this will be a
No.
nice, interesting adventure for everybody.
Oh yeah, crazy.
So thanks everyone for playing. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's short. I just got some stuff to deal with over here. But we'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday and the following Sunday. So thank you so much, everyone. And 20 loot points to everyone.